In this video, I will be reacting to the YouTube short called Think About It. Let's go ahead and get started.
I've said this for years. Your problem is not overthinking. Your problem is not underthinking. Your problem is thinking. Period. Fucking clock that shit. Stop fucking thinking so much about everything.
Stop thinking so much about everything. He is so right about that. And as many of you know who follow my channel, I went through a chronic health journey where I had to repair my mind, my emotions, and my spirituality to come back from a disabled state in bed for 9 months and physical disability for many years into living a very full life and living my purpose. And one of the reasons I've been able to do that was managing my mind and managing my thoughts. One of the things that you can see is the mind is designed to play tricks on us, gentlemen. The mind is designed to think things that aren't even true. They're not even grounded in reality, but just things that are going to trigger a feeling within us. Let me talk about the mechanics of it for a moment. Each thought we have is related to an emotion. And many times our mind tries to think things to trigger a particular emotion to make us feel a certain past experience, to make us trapped in a cycle and a repetitive pattern. So many times the thoughts we have, where you may ask, where did this thought come from? I don't even know where this thought came from. The thought is coming from the fact that an emotion wants to be re-experienced. So a feeling can be re-experienced, and it puts a subconscious thought, a mind-wandering thought, an unconscious, unintentional thought out in your mind just so you can re-experience a feeling. So each thought triggers a feeling within us, and we have a subconscious craving to re-experience feelings from the past. So because of that, many times we have all these random thoughts that we don't even know where they come from. Some of them lead to self-sabotage, self-doubt, low self-worth, hesitation, fear, playing small, right? All of these things and many more. And a lot of these thoughts are grounded in the fact that our body wants to re-experience negative emotions. That's why you might have heard the term, an idle mind is a devil's workshop, because when you're not occupied with something intentional, something productive, something present, and you're just letting your mind go idle, this doesn't mean you should think all the time, but when you're letting your mind go idle, all kinds of unintentional thoughts come in, and those things triggers feelings, and those things keep us stuck and caught up in repetitive cycles. So when he says just stop thinking, he's absolutely right. And referring to come back to presence. And when we can stop thinking is when we can actually be present with what is and see the world clearly for what it is, see things objectively, not be ruled by our reactivity, not be ruled by our past or by our traumas, and actually just be with the moment while getting rid of all the noise from our mind, from our thoughts, that is trying to get us to re-experience the past and trying to tell us that the past is actually in the present, when in reality, the past is not in the present. Only what's around you is in the present. Let's see what else he has to say.
Start being. Like, if you're drinking coffee, you're drinking coffee. Don't think about, oh, I gotta pay this bill. Oh, I gotta fucking do that. Yo, chill. Stop thinking. Not over or under. Stop thinking.
Chill. I love what he says around just focus on being. If you're drinking coffee, just drink that coffee, because that is where our real magic as humans lie. As men, when we're not in the overthinking mode, which is something that's easily for many men to go towards, right? Analysis paralysis, overthinking, problem solving. That's a crutch that we use as men to stay disconnected from our humanity. If we want to stay connected to our humanity, we focus on presence. Presence is being with the moment, being in your body. I have a practice that I teach to my clients that one of the practices they have to do is just drink a cup of tea every day and just feel the posture of sitting. Feel the posture of their back against the chair. Listen to the birds. Taste the sip of tea. Feel the wind blowing on your face. You're allowed to sense anything that's happening in the moment except a thought. The only thing that's not allowed is a thought, and that's a practice I give to my clients. Check it out. And One of the reasons for that is because the mind sabotages us. It gets us to repeat those cycles by re-triggering past emotions and feelings that come from the past. And when we can be present with what is, that cup of coffee, in my case, that cup of tea, the music in the background, the sounds of the birds, the feeling of your legs against the chair, all of these things are actually what's real and what's present. And all of the thoughts are just deluding you and creating a false reality that actually doesn't exist. Presence is what brings us closer to some of the most masculine gifts that God gave us. These masculine gifts that God gave us are things like inner peace, intuition, masculine instinct to take action, and even emotional intelligence. And when we can shut up the mind, turn off the noise which keeps us distracted, which keeps us disassociated, disconnected, and stuck in the past, we're able to access our God-given masculine gifts of that intuition, of that inner peace, of that masculine instinct, and of that emotional intelligence. So, great advice. This guy was a little charged up about it, but I like his effort. I like his passion. And get out of the mind, guys. It'll take you places. If the concept in this video resonated with you, go ahead and click the links below to learn more about our Masculine Mastery Method transformational program, to sign up for our school community around masculine dating, or to join one of our men's circles. See you in the next video.